It's me, Driss Jerkelson for Buzzfeed News. Today, we're gonna talk about Syria. Ding dong! Open up the door, cause today, we got a fresh news story delivered by War itself. First up, we got an insider interview entitled Vacation Gone Wrong, Story Time, with our man, Jaden Kaiser. Jaden?
Originally, I wanted to visit Syria to really take in the human history. But, now I'm a little worried that I'll be human history. Yeah. While true, I am worried for my life, this country does hold some precious artifacts from the bronze, the silver, the gold, and even the modern ages.
That sounds like some high-quality edutainment. Go on.
You better believe it, Ryan. Anyways, instead of being scared away by the government's control, the citizens have decided to protest, which has in turn launched Syria into a massive civil war. Citizens were against the government in a battle for power. This led to the collapse of many once beautiful structures. Yeah.
But why do the citizens continue to fight?
Well, it's because the citizens didn't want the government to control them. And if they did lose the civil war, then they would be pledging all their freedom to the government and have none of their own.
But how many Syrians are done for?
It's estimated that about... Whoa, that's a big number! 250,000 people were made done for during the fighting. This led to the uprising of the creation of the group Islamic State, or IS for short.
That's pretty wild. Thanks for the crazy interview, Jaden.
No, Ryan, thank you. And, could you get me out of here now?
No.
Oh. Oh no.
Next up, we have another exclusive interview from a reporter out in Syria. Tanner Rager's interview is entitled $1 Syrian Missile versus $10,000 US Missile.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Let's talk about Syria. The war crimes are terrible in Syria. If you can think of any kind of crime that's a war crime, it's in Syria. Crimes have been committed countless times in Syria. Rockets filled with sarin, a toxic compound, and were launched at suburbs. Chemical weapons are being used more and more in situations such as these.
That seems bad.
Yeah, the government seems really pretty responsible for these attacks. It's pretty awful.
Why don't they just get out of there?
Well, 4.5 million people are trying to flee, but they don't have resources. Because of this, many of the civilians die. Are done for.
Oh.
Even within Syria, many people have been driven out of their homes and have been left out of their shelter.
Thank you, Tanner.
Thanks everybody, make sure to smash that like button in the face like a boss.
Yes, thank you indeed, Tanner. Next up, we have another interview from Jaden Kaiser back in Syria entitled Peace Talks Attempted in Syria. What the president does next might shock you.
Wait, I'm back?
Well, I mean, nobody else really wanted to act in this god-awful project. So, yeah, you're back again.
Well, as long as I'm here, many citizens have joined the IS, or Islamic State. The US, the Russia, and the Syria all banded together to wipe this menace off the face of the planet. The US's ideas is to use bomb tactics, but not everybody thinks that's such a good idea.
Where's the peace, ma'am?
There were many peace talks that were attempted, but usually getting debunked was the usual response. There were ceasefires established, and that's where the story ends. For now.
That's crazy. Well, on that note, it looks like it's time for us to say goodnight here on Buzzfeed News. That's all the time we have for today. See you later.
You won't be seeing anybody soon. No.